Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Monday, October 14th. Got warm and dry weather continuing early this week, but our next system does remain on track to arrive Wednesday into Thursday with widespread precipitation and much colder temperatures. I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Key points we're going to focus on today. Again, seasonally warm and dry conditions will continue through Monday and Tuesday, and that'll be near record to record warmth. So high temperatures will be continuing to run about 15 to 20 degrees above normal for this time of year, with a record high yesterday at Stanley of 76. Our next system remains on track to arrive late Wednesday into Thursday as the Pacific trough moves alongshore with a cold front, and with that we're going to see widespread precipitation chances, mix of rain and snow, much colder temperatures, and the coldest temperatures so far this season. Taking a quick look at satellite for you this morning. Not a whole lot to talk about out there. Mostly clear skies will continue. Just a little bit of cloud cover across the extreme southeast part of the state this morning, but plenty of sunshine over the next couple of days. So the bigger concern, at least heading into today and tomorrow, will be increased wildfire smoke from regional wildfires. We got one in the Owahis, one over in Wyoming, and one in Utah. The smoke will be continuing to work into our areas. We are seeing some pretty poor air quality, especially up around the Jackson, Teton Valley area this morning, and over towards the Boise metro as well. But overall, kind of looking at a timing on that, so at least taking you through tonight, we saw that smoke settle into Jackson overnight, and it is working its way into Driggs as well. But other than that, it should stay mostly light concentrations across the board. Again, we're tracking just a couple of our regional wildfires uptick this afternoon, particularly up around Lemhi County near Salmon and Chalice. But other than that, it should be improving conditions later today before smoke settles back in to the valleys of eastern Idaho and western Wyoming, heading into tonight and into Tuesday, as you can see here, increasing smoke building in ahead of our next system. And taking a look at the bigger picture for you guys, so high pressure fully in place here over the northern Rockies. Very impressive low pressure system still churning in the Gulf of Alaska as this system slowly meanders its way southeast, moving onshore to southeast Alaska and British Columbia. It's going to drive a pretty strong cold front through our region, and we'll be seeing that arriving late Wednesday into Thursday. Weather risk outlook for your next 5 days. Nothing to talk about today or tomorrow, just really warm temperatures, running about 15-20 degrees above normal. Our system will begin to arrive throughout the day on Wednesday. We'll see winds ramp up and some afternoon rain and mountain snow showers filling in. Snow levels will be pretty high on Wednesday, dropping throughout the day on Thursday. And by Thursday night into Friday, we are expecting those snow levels to reach valley floors. And with that, we are seeing the precipitation exit our region. So the real question will focus on how much precipitation hangs along with those really cold temperatures settling in. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that Thursday night into Friday. Take a look at the next 7 days. Overall highs today through Wednesday are going to be in the upper 60s, 70s to low 80s. But as Thursday, Friday, heading into that time frame, it'll cool by about 20 to 25 degrees on around that area, pushing 30 degrees for some locations. Highs back in the 40s and 50s with widespread below freezing conditions expected for Thursday night into Friday. And that seasonally cool pattern will continue through the weekend, if not trending just a little bit warmer. But with that, timing out that precipitation for you, looks like we'll start off the day on Wednesday nice and dry, increasing clouds later in the day. We'll bring in some rain showers. We're not expecting much in the way of snow in the valleys on the leading edge. But as you can see, as we go through time heading into Thursday and Friday, we do see the potential for snow getting down to valley floors. And that colder air has to get here somehow, so we're going to get those winds ramping up late Wednesday, so peaking in the afternoon hours, continuing into Thursday. Wind gusts pushing about 30 to 45 miles an hour. And for Thursday, a little change on that. Still looking like 30 to 45 across the board. And for Friday, starting to see a little bit of a weaker signal on the winds, but still generally breezy. And with the colder temperatures, certainly be feeling a little bit more like fall out there. So gusts on Friday, still about 20 to 35 miles an hour. And expected precipitation amounts, didn't see a whole lot of change in this from yesterday. We're still looking at maybe a slight uptick in precipitation totals from yesterday. So storm trended a little bit wetter, a little bit colder, but still about a quarter inch to half inch of precipitation. Locally higher in some areas, but certainly some well appreciated moisture. It's been about a month since we've received any precipitation, so certainly keeping an eye on that. And with respect to snow, again, trending a little bit on the colder side with the latest runs, so we are seeing a little bit more potential in the valleys to see that trace to about an inch or two out towards Island Park, Driggs, Soda Springs, and Stanley. But the higher totals look to be confined across the high country, especially along the Idaho-Wyoming border region and up around Yellowstone. And just taking a quick look here at the 0Z runs of both the European and GFS models. So again, that was the national blend of models. That's what we have in our current forecast. But as you can see here, a little bit of a disparity in terms of what the models are going to be hanging on to us. So this mostly boils down to a different grid kilometer resolution, so a little bit larger resolution on these models. But certainly some increased uncertainty in the Snake River Plain, how much snow we end up getting there. But overall, some light totals across much of our mountain regions, locally higher as you get further east. And to look at what's to come, temperatures trending back to near normal levels behind our cool down later this week. So normal highs are typically going to be in those mid-50s, mid-60s. So we're going to be that near normal trend. So if you're enjoying the record warmth right now, looks like this is in cool off and stay cool off as we head into later October. And precipitation looks like we'll keep things in the active time frame, so 6 to 10 day period does keep the Northwest in a generally active regime. We'll see if we can keep getting more systems following in behind that first one later this week, but as you can see to our south, that below normal trend there, maybe some high pressure starting to build back in. We'll be keeping an eye on what happens exactly behind this high confidence system later this week. 8 to 14 does keep our temperatures in that near normal range. As you can see, we'll be fighting with a warmer air mass to the south, below normal air mass to the north. So we'll kind of see more active weather continuing in that time frame. And 8 to 14 represents that active time frame well, keeping us above normal favored for precipitation heading into late October. That's about all I have for you this morning. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have an awesome Monday and stay safe out there.